Welcome back to another Wuthering Waves video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about worries, high expectations, all that good jazz in Wuthering Waves. But before we go any further, I do want to point out that I am a part of the Lobapixel. If you haven't heard about it, I'm going to leave the link in the description below. It's a podcast, a bunch of awesome creators, aka life lessons, so definitely check that out in the link in the description below. We got episode 2 coming out, and possibly maybe it's already out by the time I post this video, so definitely tune in. We got a lot of future collabs with other bigger creators coming, so definitely tune into that. We're having a lot of hype there. We would love to hear your feedback there as well. I have a few thoughts and concerns. I've been seeing a lot of videos surface in the Wuthering Waves community. We don't have a lot of Wuthering Waves content creators, so I just want to point out and say that, like, if you're an aspiring content creator and you want to get into the gacha space and you're interested in Wuthering Waves, just do it. Even if you don't have a camera, even if you just have an audio setup, I encourage you to just post content on this game, because man, do we need content creators in this space, especially for Wuthering Waves. I think that's my biggest worry right there, is that we don't have enough right now. I know it's pretty hard to make content on the game in general because the game is not even out yet, so it's really hard, and we're just waiting and anticipating CBT 2 in the time being. So I know, even though you might feel like discouraged, maybe it's not a good time to do it, but you should definitely try it out. And the community in Wuthering Waves has been super positive on my end. I had no issues so far, so definitely want to encourage any content creators out there, if you want to actually collab, feel free to message me or anybody in the Rovercast that you see. Message us and maybe we could do something there. The biggest worry I would say for Wuthering Waves that I personally have, I really just want to be able to play this game for a long period of time. Now, we know that gacha games are very, like, you can't play for long periods of time because they make it so you have a stamina system. They limit your playtime. I really hope that they implement a system where, like, we could, like, endlessly play the game until maybe we get tired or we need a break. I really hope that they put that in Wuthering Waves, because honestly, I'm more of a grinder. I want to play the game for hours, especially if I'm having fun, especially if I put in time to build my characters or make them almost perfect, mid-max, whatever you want to call it. I definitely want longer playtime. That is my biggest worry with Wuthering Waves, even though it's possible that they're going to limit our game time because it is a gacha game. But I really hope that they consider that at least longer playtimes for the future of Wuthering Waves. I really hope that they implement that, especially. A lot of people are talking about the story, and I mentioned this in a lot of previous videos. I know everyone knows that they scrapped 90% of the story, and the story in CBT 1 wasn't that good because there was no voice acting, there was no, like, context, it was all over the place. But I do have full faith that the Kuro devs are going to do a really good job on the storytelling, mainly because they have the backing of the PGR community. PGR has really good storytelling and even very emotional storytelling. So I have full faith and actually high expectations to believe that the story is going to be phenomenal in Wuthering Waves, and that is one of my biggest hopes as well, that I really want to feel some type of emotion. This does feel like a more mature setting, so I can definitely see more like an anime-esque kind of emotional storytelling to it. So, like, you're watching your favorite anime, you're gonna feel like, okay, like, I'm actually feeling attached to certain characters and I like this person's lore, this is cool, I feel attached, I feel related in some way to this character. That's why I like this character a lot. I really hope that they implement that a ton, and I do have full faith that they will achieve that. The combat in CBT 1 was phenomenal. Okay, I had a ton of fun, and honestly, from seeing it in CBT 2, I have full faith and 100% believe that it's gonna be even better. They made the dodging better, they made the mechanics smoother, there's new characters, new flashy ults and all this stuff, so there's gonna be a lot of stuff to look forward to, especially CBT 2 when it comes to the combat. I think you should have high expectations for the combat. I think you would want the combat to be top tier, probably the best in the gacha space when it comes to combat. It definitely will be. 100% sure, because there's no other gacha game that's doing this right now. I mean, if you have an argument to that, leave that comment in the comment section below. I would love to talk to you about that, because I don't think there's any other gacha game that's even remotely close to this combat. I want to talk about one more thing, and I want to know what you guys think on this. So I have this crazy thought about the marketing. I know a lot of people talk about PGL marketing, it's non-existent, that's why the game is not known and all that. What I really want to encourage a lot of the Wuthering Waves community and any other person in any other gacha community, I want you to encourage especially bigger creators that are in different games, or they're playing a specific game or maining a game in the gacha space, I want you to encourage them, especially if they're putting this game on the map. Remember that the bigger the content creator, the bigger the audience, the more eyes people will see on Wuthering Waves, and that can lead to more success for Wuthering Waves in general. So the more eyes it gets, more player base, the more interest, the better that the game could turn out. If you see big content creators in the gacha space talking about this game, definitely give them feedback and be hyped about it, because this is how you spread the word about a game that you're excited about. So definitely encourage them. Don't downplay them. Don't make them feel bad because they're excited about a game. I'm pretty sure every single gacha creator right now in the space is equally excited and wants Wuthering Waves to succeed, as well as other upcoming gacha games in the future. That's like my biggest worry, is that there is a lot of drama going on and there is a lot of negativity within these communities. Especially, I've seen it in Wuthering Waves. A lot of people are like kind of trying to like white knight some stuff, or they're trying to like defend their game. Although I understand that you don't want the negativity from certain other communities, but remember, I think the best way to tackle that type of negativity is with positivity. So definitely try to be more open-minded, have normal conversations. We're not here to fight, we're here to enjoy a very, very anticipated game, and that's called Wuthering Waves. Let me know what your thoughts about this, guys. I really hope that, you know, we could have a conversation about these topics. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this. I'm overall excited. I have high expectations for this game. I really would like to believe that I'm not gonna be let down, just based off my experience off CBT1, that I really truly enjoyed playing the game. And I think honestly with CBT2, my expectations are super high, and I don't think I'm gonna be let down at all. Like, obviously, I'm going to go in as unbiased as possible to provide the best feedback possible for the game, but I really think that it's all positive so far with these new bosses and new mechanics and all this stuff, new characters. My expectations are pretty high, and I think if you have high expectations, definitely be excited. I don't think we should be not excited if you are excited, you know? So definitely just be hyped for the game. I told you my worries. They're very, very minimal worries, but let me know in the comments below what worries you have. Do you think high expectations are too high? I want to talk to you guys. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching the video. Catch you guys on the next one.